Hey guys, welcome back, and today I have a pretty fun strategy to show you. About an hour ago, I was just messing around in friendly challenges, and then something just started to work. So, let me show you a replay of what I'm talking about. If you guys have been watching my videos, you've probably seen this base a lot, and this is a really difficult base. I promise you, I failed against it for around 3 days straight, dropped 500 trophies, but now I have this new strategy that I've been trying that is just taking it down with ease. What we're gonna do is use 8 hog gliders, a cannon cart, and a giant, along with the battlecopter, and this is just gonna all mesh together really well. So let me show you what I'm seeing on this base that makes me want to use this. We have 2 crushers here pretty close to the outside. Now this crusher is barely reachable with the cannon cart, and this crusher has no real air defense around it. I mean, it has this, but that's not gonna stop a battlecopter from going in there and taking out this crusher. And then I see that this giant cannon and the roaster and the double cannon are all really close together. I'll show you in a second why that's important. So what we're going to do first is put the battlecopter over here to get this crusher, and then start our cannon cart to go try and get this one over here. Now, you have to be a little careful. See, it's kind of close to the archer tower range, but right here it's out of range of it and can reach the crusher, so that's really good value, and this battlecopter over here is taking down the other one. So with this strategy, you're kind of looking out for what defenses can really kill hogs fast, and that is going to be the crushers, the roaster, the giant cannon, and double cannons. But if those are out of the way, what's stopping hog riders from absolutely tearing through a base? And that's what I asked myself, and I started using this, and it's been doing super well ever since. So when I get down these 2 defenses, it's going to make it way easier for my hogs to get through this base, and then all I have to worry about are these 2. But that is going to be where this giant comes into play. In a second here, I'm going to place a giant all the way over here, and it's going to walk in, and look what it's tanking. The giant cannon, this double cannon, this roaster, and now here come the hog gliders. Look what I'm doing here. I'm putting them 2 on each double cannon over here and here, and then I'm going to let them work their way to the archer tower. This archer tower is being tanked by the giant, and look, giant cannon and the roaster are both being tanked for. This archer tower is being tanked for, so nothing is even damaging the hogs. Now we're going to send in 2 hog gliders all the way over to this Mega Tesla, and pay attention to how I place them. I have my first one going in up here, and then I'm going to put the next one a little behind it, because the Mega Tesla is going to get a shot off, and we don't want it to chain to both hog gliders. And now we send in our last hog glider, and guys, look at this. The giant is still tanking, and we have the hogs working on the roaster, and now there's not a single defense left, and look how many hog gliders we still have left alive. This is absolutely insane swag on this base, especially for the first stage. But guys, it gets even crazier. So we're going to just speed this up and let these hog gliders do their work. The base is finished, and we have a lot for this next stage. So what do I see on this part of the base? I see the guard posts right here, and I know the guard posts can do a lot of damage to hog riders. So what I'm going to do is make sure not to deploy them over there, but rather to put my battle machine over there to take out the guard post units before they hurt my hog gliders. Now I'm going to switch to another giant here to get the tanking ability, because if I put a bomber here, the giant is going to go in and tank all these defenses and allow my hog gliders to get through the base, and that just leaves one defense I need to worry about, which is this cannon, which we're going to take care of really easily with the cannon cart. So I'm going to start the cannon cart right onto the cannon to make sure that it's getting taken down and it's not going to hurt any of my troops. And then I'll start working on the rest of the base once the cannon takes it down. So I'm going to go speed it up a little bit. This part's a little boring. So we're going to let the cannon cart go to the auto hut, and then it's going to go to this camp, and then it'll start working on this cannon. So from there, I'm going to put in my battle machine all the way up top, but since I have a giant left over from the first stage of the attack, I'm going to make sure to put that giant in front of him. That way he's not taking as much damage. We found a Tesla, and here comes the guard post units. And now look at this, we're breaking into the other side of the base. And now we're just going to put the hogs around the entire base. Look, nothing is damaging them. Tesla's tanked for, cannons tanked for, cannons tanked for, double cannons tanked for. This Tesla, I guess, isn't. But guys, it doesn't matter. I mean, look at this. They're just going to go through this whole base. The giant still has his ability. I use it here pretty soon, I think. We found another Tesla, but it doesn't even matter. Look how many hogs we have still left over working through this base. Our battle machine is still alive with the full ability, and it's not even close. This was such a huge overkill with a really off-meta strategy that it's just so crazy that it actually worked, and I think it's going to work against a few other bases, so I'm going to try and do some live attacks for you to show me just trying to make this work more. We're into the first live attack here, and we're actually against the same player I just 6-starred in the replay, but he's using a different base. So how do I try and take this down? We see both the crushers look like they're kind of covered for, but we could send in hog gliders to take that one out. And then look at this roaster I think is barely reachable. And where can I put my giant to get some value? No real great place. I guess we don't need to even use the cannon cart. We can just switch to all hogs. So that's what we're gonna do. The cannon cart, I can just put my giant over here and he'll tank for all that. Actually, do I really want to do that? We're gonna use it. We're gonna try the cannon cart out and let's go see how this works. First step, we're gonna put our builder copter all the way up here because I feel like that's a less used approach. And now we're gonna hope this isn't trapped. Okay. So far so good. We do need to be worried because this is going to be really close to the range of the lava launcher, so I need to hope that it's not going to be in range just by a little bit. It's really close. This is a really dangerous way to approach. I think we may have just snagged it. Okay, I think that's going to be in range of the roaster, just barely. That's a really good play to do, is just go for those corners of the buildings because you can reach them a lot further with the cannon cart. He's going to go for this builder hall now, but let's see what we need to do. We really need to get this crusher down, but we are getting down this crusher. I hope, is this going to get down? I really need it to. So let's hope he's going to take down the crusher. I don't know if he is. And then we're going to send our, I guess, where should we put it? Okay, we got down the crusher. Oh, he's not in range of the roaster. Okay, he's in range of the roaster now. So now we're going to send in the giant over here. And let's go ahead and try and take down the rest of this base. See how I'm delaying the hog glider over there to make sure. I really should have let the cannon cart take out the roaster first, but we're kind of running short on time. So let's just hope this still works regardless. Okay. Looks like we're getting through the first stage with a lot of hog gliders still left rolling. And we're going to get through it in time, it appears. It was a little close. I really should have waited a little longer before sending in all the hog gliders because that roaster was still alive. That definitely took down a few, but you'll see we're already kind of short on time, so I had to kind of rush it. But it seems like this is a pretty fast-moving attack, so still worked out pretty well. So let's see what the second stage is. Alright, it looks like we lost 2 hog gliders, but guys, look at this second stage. So we're going to try and take out this double cannon with the cannon cart, and then what more is there to worry about? I guess those guard post units are going to be a little scary. So let's see if this is trapped or not. And then, do we even need the giant? I don't think we need the giant yet. We're just going to go all hog gliders for this last stage. Now I just need to make sure I can take down that double cannon, which I can. And then we're going to put our battle machine over here on the guard post units. That way they're getting tanked for. And then we have so many hogs left to work on the last part of the base. So this looks like it's already going to be a really overkill 6-star. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's make sure I secure it. So we have the cannon cart moving. Now we're going to send in the battle machine to take care of the guard post units. And let's send in a low HP hog to try and find a Tesla. We found one down there. So let's just go. Oh, wow. Finding some traps now. It's a little concerning. So we're just going to put them all around the base yet again. And now we can send in the rest of the troops. And guys, it didn't even matter about those traps. We are still taking down this base so easily. We have an undeployed hog glider. We're just going to put him out down here. And guys, look how many hogs we have still left alive. This is absolutely crazy. This is only my second attack with them. And even still, we are swagging so many troops here. This is so much troop space that is still alive. Really excited to see how far I can push this strategy. We're into another base here, and look at this base. We see the crusher, the roaster, and the double cannon are all within cannon cart range, and then he also has another crusher over here. This one's going to be a little more difficult to get. So what I think I might do is use our battlecopter up here. At very worst, we should get this double cannon, we should get the archer tower, and we should be able to at least stun the crusher, and then we can send in our giant all the way into the core here for that Mega Tesla. So that's exactly what we're going to try and do. We do need to be a little careful about the placement, but actually no, look at this. So we're going to place that all the way over here, and it should just walk over the dead building, which means there can't be a push trap there because it's not a spot you can even place one. So now I forgot to switch the P.E.K.K.A. So we're rolling with the P.E.K.K.A. yet again. Not really what I wanted to do per usual, but we'll see how we can make this work. So if we can send the giant and the P.E.K.K.A. in, that would maybe take down the crusher. The P.E.K.K.A. ability could probably get the rest of it down after the battle machine damages it up. and then that should be able to get a good portion of the base. We're going to see if we can get the crusher over here. It looks like nothing's going to stop me. We're going to get that double cannon. We're going to get that crusher. Here goes this other double cannon going down. So right now it's actually looking quite good, guys, and all we have to do is make sure we can get down this Mega Tesla. But look at what's left here. Now, something I might run into, to be honest, is time. Time looks like it might be my biggest worry here. Can I pull this off a little quicker now? We're going to send in the cannon cart, going in for that next crusher, and I guess we just need to... We're going to use this... Let's use the giant to go tank this one crusher over there. Then we're going to send in our P.E.K.K.A, and then why don't we send in the rest of the troops? We can stun up this roaster, and then, guys, look at this. Look how quickly the base is going down. If I remember to use the right troop, I imagine it would go down a little faster. Unfortunately, we didn't, but we got the Mega Tesla stun. Now we're going to take out this Archer Tower, and we still have the giant ability here, and we have quite a few hogs still working. So maybe the P.E.K.K.A isn't as much of a bad mood as I thought it was. I just have to make sure I'm going to get this down in time, but hogs work pretty quick. I need them to take down this barracks so I can send my cannon cart up to the lab. Come on, get it down, get it down, get it down. No, 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 don't tell me this is going to be a time fail. Okay, come on, come on. I knew time would be an issue, but luckily we're going to take this down, and we still have a lot of hogs alive, and I think we're going to be pretty good for the next stage, especially since we have the giant ability still. So let's go see here. We have the mortar, we have the lava launcher, and we have the giant cannon. So how do we want to try and take this out? We can't really use our cannon cart anywhere without getting hit, so this is going to make it a lot more difficult. We might be able to take down the lava launcher though with just one cannon cart, and then he's definitely not expecting that approach. Now for the giant cannon, we can probably stun it with some hogs, and guys, I'm going to take a risky approach here, and we're going to go see if he's predicted this. It looks like he has, so let's go ahead and take out this Tesla. This is another reason these hog gliders are just so great with the cannon carts. They're going to take down any traps that pop up to try and kill them. Now we have to take down this cannon because I made yet another mistake. Oh, this is looking a little more iffy as I keep going, so we're actually just going to kind of start in with everything. Now everything's being tanked over here. Let's go stun this. Now we're going to stun this over there. And let's go just send in the rest of our troops around the base. This has kind of been a really sloppy second stage, but even still, guys, the hog riders are just so strong. And you know what? We're going to swag our battle machine. We're not even going to use it. We're going to let him just let the hogs work through the rest of the base. We can let the hogs go. The cannon cart is going. And look, we still have our battle machine not even deployed. We're not going to need it because this strategy is just that strong. So that is absolutely crazy, the swag we're doing. It's going to look like we're losing some troops, but not even. We have, what is that? I think 6 hogs still moving around the base without even deploying the battle machine. How insane is that? This is in the top ladder, and we are getting these amazing attacks with these hog riders. This is an absolutely broken strategy. Now we'll put down the battle machine just because we can, and we didn't even need him. It's such a crazy strategy. I highly suggest you guys check it out and just try it for yourselves. Make sure you're getting enough value with the cannon carts and the battle copter, and it's going to be a walk in the park. So thank you for watching, and if you're interested, I have a Discord now. We're going to be posting base links. You can ask for advice on attacking or just talk, so it's going to be in the description. Thanks again.